Hi, I'm Lily Hills. I'm the host for Spark People Radio, and sparkpeople.com is the #1 health site in the country with 15 million members, all who are dedicated to getting not only in the best shape of their lives physically, but equally, if not more importantly, emotionally as well, which translates to being healthier and happier. And I'm here to share with you one of my favorite tips for getting into a state of mind that's going to make it easier for you to stay connected to all your goals related to getting healthier and happier. Whether that is listening to your body rather than your mind when it comes to losing weight, or getting you in a place where you're more likely to get physical. Because the mind's always going to tell us not to do the things that are more challenging. The mind likes the easy route. So the tip for today is related to setting your mind in a direction that's going to make it much easier for you to get exactly where you want to go, to fulfill the goals that you set out for yourself. So it's basically a morning ritual. And what I like to say is that the more wonderful your morning, the more wonderful your day. It's almost like it becomes the most powerful launching pad possible for you to create the most amazing day. Because if you go into your day worried about what you have to do that day, or already stressing out over what you might not get done, or thinking about how someone might approach you that day at work, or how your partner's going to approach you, you start your day with a whole cluster of thoughts that are going to bring you down, that are going to make it harder for you to be joyful. And when you're joyful, you're far less likely to reach for food you're not hungry for. So it tames those urges to binge because you're more likely, again, to be centered in your body and feeling good. So, 2 things to do to start your morning off powerfully. I absolutely cannot recommend these highly enough because since I've been doing them, my life has been increasingly more joyful. So I cannot recommend it highly enough. So the first thing to do, you've heard it a million times, but oftentimes even hearing it won't get you to that little nudge that makes you more likely to do it, and that is a gratitude practice in the morning, writing down at least 10 things that you're grateful for, and more if you can. The more things you write down to be grateful for, the better boost you're going to give yourself. You're going to be feeling so good as you're floating into your morning. It's going to make you less cranky with the kids and your partner. You'll be more productive and you'll be more at peace. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is to build a case, leverage in your mind for the reasons why you want to stay connected to your physical appetites rather than your emotional appetites. So what are you going to gain if you eat when you're physically hungry versus emotionally hungry? What are you going to gain if you work out that day? So that might be, I'm going to fit into my favorite pair of jeans. That might be, I'm going to feel more at peace today. That might be, I'm going to end my day feeling wonderful. So you're building leverage in the mind to make it so appealing to stay connected to what's most important to you and to stay connected to your physical appetites rather than eating because you're bored or stressed or lonely. Having that leverage, having that list of all the benefits is what's going to make it much easier. And I know we can all use a little easier these days, myself included. And the truth is, the mind goes towards what's easiest. So if you have the leverage in your mind saying, if I do these things, if I listen to my body rather than that voice in my head that tells me to eat when I'm not hungry, I'm going to be so much happier. It's going to be worth those few minutes of discomfort that come along with transcending that urge to eat food you're really not hungry for. So this morning ritual, again, cannot recommend it highly enough. It really is. It's a launching pad for a day that can be extraordinary. And every day, you can't be sure if it's going to be the last day of your life. So treat it as something special. So that's the tip for the day. If you'd like more support, I've got a group coaching class coming up for those of you that live locally at the end of August on Tuesday nights. Or if you want to receive training from the comfort and privacy and convenience of your own home, go to masteryourmindmasteryourweight.com. Because if you have kids and it's hard for you to get away to private sessions or to anything that's structured in nature, then it's so if you have kids or a demanding schedule, this online program basically is the curriculum I teach in my coaching classes or in my one-on-one private sessions that make it easier for you to listen to it every single day. Because the key to transformation of your life is doing something different every day. And with this program, all you have to do is push a button, listen to my voice, and then follow the directions, and you're going to be moving towards your natural weight at the optimum pace. So thanks for tuning in to me today. Thanks for taking the time to listen to me today. I fully appreciate your support. You've been with me for years, and I couldn't be more grateful. So until next time, remember, Love yourself and be kind to yourself. It brings out the best of who you are, and that makes the world a better place.